Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged and some is not. And the fair act use is in my description box, so let's get to it, y'all. Okay. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about, connections and how they all work together. Okay. Now, I don't know if you all keep up with Youngboy NBA, but before Youngboy NBA went to jail, he had J Prince on him. Like, he was trying to extort this guy right here, and he was doing all kind of stuff. Allegedly he sent some goons to take some things from Youngboy NBA. They took his keys and umbrella, stuff like that, out of his car and stuff like that. And he wanted, allegedly, he wanted, this whole thing was done so that, Youngboy NBA will come back to him and get his keys from the guys that took him. Now, word on the street is he the one that sent them guys to take his keys. Okay? Because he wants, Youngboy NBA to, kiss his butt like everybody else. Like Jake, he always run around here talking about respect. But he don't respect other people's boundaries. He think that everybody, he can make them do what he want them to do. So, Youngboy NBA ain't going for it, y'all. Just like Mo3 wasn't going for it. Just like Young Dolph wasn't going for it. And we got to watch out for this one right here, y'all. Because this is another one that they're trying to touch. They're trying to get him out the game. And they're also trying to blackball him, but it's not working, y'all. Because he has so many fans. He got a crew of legions, okay, y'all? And he don't even know it. He's starting to learn the power that he has. He don't even know it yet. So, since he got out of jail, y'all know he recently got out of jail, and I was just waiting. I knew it was a matter of time before they started back in on him, trying to extort him for money or whatever it may be. But I wanted you all to know the connections, okay? Remember when I told you all about this big meeting that Mo3 had in Houston? He had this big meeting in Houston, and Boosie was there, J Prince was there, J Prince Jr. was there, T.I. was there, Yellow was there. This is their clique, y'all. This is their whole little crew of people, that hangs out together and tries their best to extort people out of money. If they possibly can, because y'all seen the pictures of the guy from Chicago, Kanye West. They had pictures of him posted up with J Prince, and Kanye West looked like he's scared out of his mind. And I'm just be completely honest with y'all. He looks like he's petrified. And J Prince is standing next to him, and Kanye West is reading off his phone of what to say, because they sent him the message of what he had to say. And he said, he wants to squash the beef with Drake, because y'all know Drake is another pond in this, in this whole circle. So, anybody that messes with Drake, J Prince steps up to, jump in the middle of it. Okay. And like I told you, this whole thing that's going on right now in the music industry is about extortion. Extortion. Okay, y'all? So, since Youngboy NBA has gotten out of jail, he has had people coming at him left and right. And it's the same circle of people that I've been telling y'all about from the get-go. One of the persons that's coming at him is Lil Durk. Okay? And we all know Lil Durk he's tied to Trap and Yellow. Okay? Y'all remember that, when they was at the little club and they got hit up and they was all in there. He's tied to them. Okay? So it's no wonder why King Von was taken out, because, this all was a plan to get King Von out the way and to help him with his court case. Okay? As well as Boosie calling King Von so King Von could come meet him at some hookah lounge, and he never show up. I keep telling y'all, this the same circle of celebrities that you should never get involved with. T.I. and Boosie and all of this crew, they are about extorting you. If they can't get something out of you, then they're going to take you out. And even if they do get some out of you, when they're ready for their next sacrifice, then you're playing Russian roulette when you're messing with these guys. Okay? Now, another person that I was telling y'all about, NLE Chopper, I told you all that he is connected to the baby. He's connected to the baby. He's connected to Boosie, and which means he's connected to, guess who, y'all? J Prince too. So since Youngboy NBA has gotten out, these two has been on him. Okay? And it's just like that song that, Tupac put out, Me Against the World. Then this is how Youngboy NBA is feeling right now. People are trying to blackball him. People are coming at him left and right, artists and stuff like that. And they know he's already on some kind of, papers right now because he just got out of jail. But this is what they're doing. And I hope that he don't fall for this mess. I hope he just ignore them and go on by his business. Still prepare for whatever, but ignore the crap that's coming his way. Because it's not about the people that's coming at him. It's about the people that's over them. And the music industry has gotten very cutthroat. And if they want you out, they're going to push and push and push until they push the right buttons. Okay? And until they can, figure out how to get close to you. Because this is the game that they play. They want to get close to you in any way. And if there's anybody that's close to him that they can, infiltrate, then they're going to try to do that. I told y'all they like to study these guys. And one thing about this guy right here, he's gotten to the point where he's pushing everybody away from him. So he don't have no, body that's trying to, backdoor him. But like I told you, some people are not meant to be touched. And when you mess with certain people, it messes up even your own energy. Okay, y'all? So since he been out, he been getting into it with Lil Durk. He been getting into it with the Chopper guy. And I found this hilarious. I really did. That because I told y'all about this Chopper guy. He was, laughing about Mo3 in some of his videos and teasing the fact that Mo3 was, hit up on the expressway. And remember, I told y'all that it was like they was, taunting Mo3. So now they're on to the next. Because once they get one out the way, they don't stop. These are their it's the hitter crew. That's what I call them, the hitter crew. And it shows how big of a punk they are because they're not willing, they can't fight. But they love to, pull out toys on people. So, like I said, the little threats have been going back and forth with NBA. And the Chopper guy, he ran into a fan of Youngboy NBA on, at the airport. Y'all, I don't know if y'all looked it up. Look it up if y'all haven't seen it. But he runs into one of NBA, Youngboy's fans. And the fan, he went off. They got into a fight and everything. And, they didn't show the full fight. But everybody that was watching the fight, they were saying that, this fan broke him off. He broke him off, y'all. And I'm going to try to pull up a picture of him real quick for y'all. Because this is the craziest thing. People think that they can touch anybody. They can mess with anybody. And like I told y'all before, you cannot do this with everybody. Sometimes they can get away with this mess, but a lot of times they cannot get away with this mess. And people are not having this anymore. Even the fans is getting fed up with their favorite artists getting picked on and blackballed and stuff like that. And they're getting to the point where they're tired of it. And they're taking a stand on this stuff themselves. Okay? So, you can't hardly see it. But I'm going to try to put the picture up for you all. Anyway. But, this is the fight at the airport. You can barely see it. It's kind of blurry. Let me see if I can pull up a better picture. But if I can't, I'll just pull up a picture of the guy that jumped on the Chopper guy at the airport. He just ran into him and saw him. And he was letting him know that he was tired Tired of, them picking on particular people. So this is the guy right here that ran into the chopper guy. One of the, the hidden crew. All right. That loves to come at other people, that they travel from place to place. A lot of these rappers, they're not making a lot of money. So this is their job. They travel from place to place with their hitters, and they take out, people for the higher ups. So, like I said, he was caught by himself. And see, people, they fail to realize that they can get caught by themselves. So this guy, he don't even look like somebody that would go fight somebody. But he did. And he broke him off at the airport, y'all. And this is who he had to fight with. And like I told y'all, this chopper guy, he has ties to the baby. He has ties to the baby. This is the chopper guy. And if you look at, this is him and Moneybagg Yo doing a video together. But if you look at his head, it looks like Medusa on his head. The little snake braids. This is the look that he's going for. But this is the guy that just got whooped at the airport by a fan. By a fan, y'all. Because they keep picking with people. And this is the same thing I told y'all about Rain Man, okay? Mo3's manager. He thinks that he's all that. He thinks that he's safe. Yellow, he thinks that he's safe. Trap, he thinks that he's safe. But he's scared because, everywhere he go now, he got his little vest on and all of that. Because he didn't did so much stuff to people that now he's petrified. He didn't got away with a lot of things. This background dancer, okay? And Yellow Beezy, they didn't got away with a lot of stuff, okay? But you don't always, just because you didn't get caught right away, don't mean you're not going to get caught. And they're getting sloppy because you see that they didn't got sloppy with this Dolph situation. Okay? So they're getting sloppy now. So this is why they're running around with the vest on, because they're petrified when they're not in the house. They're petrified. They're running around taking people's, from their babies. Taking people from their babies. And I want y'all to see this picture. I want y'all to see this picture right here. This is what they want. They want to take people like this from their babies. And they don't think that it's going to be an outcome from it. This baby look just like him, y'all. They don't think it's going to be an outcome from it. They think that they're just going to keep on taking people's lives and nothing is going to be done about it. This is what they're thinking. But is it some new stuff brewing right now? And it's a spiritual brewing that's brewing right now, y'all. It's just like when Mo3 was taken out, all the, psychic people were coming together and, putting stuff together. A lot of stuff was going on with Mo3 case. It's spiritual. Now Dolph. Dolph has a very high energy as well, y'all. Okay? And I could feel it. I'm not lying, y'all. I could feel it. Everybody was telling me when I was telling y'all about my lights blinking and this and that. And they was like, oh, it might, some of the subscribers was saying, that's the energy of Mo3 and Dolph. But then other people were saying that, you might need to get your stuff fixed. So as soon as I try to get my lights, go get somebody to check it out, it stopped. All the blinking stopped. And now it just, it just simmered down. No blinking when I was going to get it checked out. And I was like, wow, this is really weird. So it was just letting me know that's not what the problem was. That's not it. Some people is not meant to be touched. And this one right here, I don't believe is meant to be touched. And a lot of stuff is backfiring on them, y'all. Ever since Mo3 was taken out, Boosie has had experience people demise after demise after demise in his family. He been losing one after another, one after another. And he's losing them around the holidays. Like, it's hitting them even worse. There's a lot going on. But these higher-ups, they think that they can't be touched. And it's a whole different ball game going out here now. It's the people against the elites now, y'all. The people. And people are taking it in their own hands. That, they're catching them by themselves. And like I told you about Rain Man. Rain Man think that he's good. You might be good in Dallas. And I don't even think he's all the way good in Dallas everywhere he goes. But step out of Dallas and see how people are going to feel about you. Okay? He's also posting, Rain Man been posting stuff talking about he's not going to sign nobody else and all of this other stuff. I don't even think it's about that anymore. Who really wants to work with him anymore? Only people that would work with him right now is people that do not have a brain. That don't know what's going on out here. That, the involvement he had with Mo3. That's the only people that will work with him. Because he has people all over the world that hates him now. They can't stand Rain Man. And they looking for the opportunity for him to have his guards down so they can get him, to be honest with you. They want him to step out of Dallas. People are praying he step out of Dallas and they run into him. Okay? Another one I'm telling y'all about, baby. People are praying that they catch him at the right time. They have some enemies for life right now because of the things that they're doing. And their involvement with, artists that people are taking out for no earthly reason. They're just coming up with fake beefs just to take people out. And it's the same thing with Mo3. Mo3 wanted to keep the peace. He wanted to, handle the situation so that it didn't go far. And nobody wanted that. They wanted to see him demise. And then afterwards, Trap running around talking about, we could have made a lot of money together. We could have this, we could have that. Trap didn't want to make no money with Mo3. Trap did not like seeing Mo3 with money. It's some people that cannot stand to see the next person with anything. And I know you all have experienced this in y'all life. And y'all, a lot of people don't even have the money these celebrities have. And you experience that. Have you ever had, friends or family members that when you start doing good, they're not happy. They're not happy. They try to take away whatever that you have going on because they don't have anything going on. This is what that they are experiencing. They're experiencing haters. Some serious haters. Haters in the industry is the worst haters. Because they're connected to other people. Just like I told y'all about, T.I. putting up, the little post talking about free Trap Sister and all of this stuff. But at the same time, you sitting at the table with Mo3 and then Mo3 gets taken out the way he gets taken out. See, all of this is not going to continue to happen. And the stuff that you wish upon someone else, it comes back to you. It's just like I told y'all in one of my videos. If you don't get along with somebody, just stay away from them. Stay in your lane, let them stay in their lane and go about y'all business. But people can't do that because they cannot stand to see the next person coming up. It's even with the bloggers. If they see an up-and-coming blogger, people that's been out here a little bit longer than the up-and-coming ones, and they see them coming up and even passing them with views or whatever, they feel, like the hate come out of a lot of these even bloggers. And these are grown people, y'all. Grown people that don't want to see the next person with something. I've never had a hate bone in my body. If I see a female or whatever it is, and they look nice, I like to see that. I don't want to see my sisters and brothers homeless. I don't want to see that in this world. When I see somebody that keeps their hair done and their nails done, I'm like, yes, she's doing her thing. If, my neighbors get a new car, I'm not jealous. If my family member get, they didn't got a good job or open up a business, I'm not jealous. I'm feeling like that's good for them. But other people don't feel like that. You got people that hate you for things that you accomplish. You get a new car, they mad. You get, a new job or whatever, they're mad. And they're sitting back trying to figure out how to take you down instead of how to build themselves up. And this is what's going on in this world, and it's sad. But this one right here, I hope, and he got such a cute little girl, and she looks just like him. But NBA Youngboy, I really hope that he ignore these guys. But at the same time, keep his guards up when they're going places. And be careful of who that, knows his moves. If he got an appointment for something or whatever, be careful of all of that. Because these guys are always lurking, trying to figure out something, find out something. You even have people on YouTube that will reach out to you. Okay? You wouldn't have nothing to do with a lot of people, but they reach out to you on YouTube. And a lot of YouTubers, be careful about this, of people reaching out to you, because a lot of people really have hidden agendas. They really do. You think that they don't, or you think it's innocent, but it's really not. Everybody has a hidden agenda. Okay? People will reach out to you and you'll be talking to them on, not on the phone, but if you're talking to them through IG or your emails or whatever, eventually it comes out that they want to do a page or they want something. Everybody wants something. Or they're getting sent to you from other bloggers. Just be careful of your personal space, your information that you're putting out, even if you didn't talk to somebody for a whole year on IG. Do not give out your personal information to people. Do not just get close to anyone, because everybody has agendas. Seriously. And it's sad, but it's so true. Okay? Let's just all pray for NBA Youngboy, y'all. Pray that, the industry does not take him down, and pray that there's other industry people that's not involved with T.I., that's not involved with, Boosie, that's not involved with J Prince, that's not involved with Empire, that's not involved with, their little soldiers, Trap and Yellow. Pray that he have other people in the industry that has his back as well. Okay? Because right now, they're trying to blackball him. And they're trying to come at him because they can't get what they want from him. And, Rap-A-Lot Records haven't really been making anything. Not that I could see. They don't have no real true hits since back in the days with the Ghetto Boys and all of them. So the people that they're probably signing, if they're signing anybody now, they're not, very popular. I'm going to just put that out there. And it seems to me that they make the majority of their money through, mobbing out here in these streets. And like I told you, J Prince and his son, they have soldiers that's out here in these streets as far as trapping them and all of this mess. And they are they're building allegiance with other labels like Empire. Because a lot of people wouldn't think that Empire and Rap-A-Lot Records is tied, but they are. They're tied in a lot of ways, and they're tied by their artists. And now another person that's starting to be tied with them, these two big record labels, well, not all that big, but Empire is pretty big as far as distribution deals. They mess with everybody. But C.M.G. is starting to be a part of that little circle. They're starting to be a part of that. They're bringing them into a lot of things that's going on. And like I told y'all, it's the industry that's taking out these guys. And it is, their connections with their little mob ties and their, this is all entwined together, y'all. Okay? So only thing like I can say, I had to say something about this because I knew it was coming. I was talking about this before he went to jail. That, they were trying to extort him. And I knew it was going to come when he got out. I was hoping that he got out and just left these guys alone. He can make music without being bothered with these guys, and I just hope that he ignore them. I truly do. I hope he ignored them, and at the same time he ignored them, I hope that he, when he's moving around, he has the right security with him that's gonna handle their business. And I hope that he's, toy proof in his cars and everything that he's moving around in, and being very careful of telling everybody his business, where, his whereabouts, and going live and all of this stuff, and where he is. I hope that he started taking this stuff serious, because they got a serious hate for this guy. And, that's about all I have to say about it. But I just wanted to say something. I didn't want to just keep being quiet about it, because they're on this guy right here really bad. And it's, people were talking about when he got out and he was putting makeup on his face and stuff. I saw it ain't nothing nobody haven't done, to be honest. When I went and looked at the whole video of the makeup on the face, people do that for Halloween all the time. Couples put makeup on their faces and stuff like that. He just did it and he made a video. But people try to act like, oh, he's not the same person. One thing I've noticed about this guy right here is, I don't know if you all watch Game of Thrones, but in Game of Thrones, the show, there was a wall. Okay? There was a wall with a bunch of faces on it. And this guy reminds me of that. He has a lot of faces. If you look at him in different videos and different angles, he looks like a totally different person. Okay? That's one thing I've noticed about this guy right here. He has lots of faces. He morphs into other faces. Okay, y'all? Another thing that he does, I've noticed with watching different videos of him and this and that, he can look like a total different person. Another thing that I've noticed about him, that he has a demon inside of him as well. A true demon, not acting like a demon like some of these guys out here in the street, just heartless or whatever. He's possessed. He's possessed. And he has different personalities. And when one can't handle something, another comes out. I've noticed this with this guy. I've been watching him for a little while too. I don't watch all his videos and this and that. But when I do, click on something and just watch him, he has a demon inside of him. And it's one that comes out when necessary. It's not about no rap stuff or nothing like that. He truly has an entity inside of him. And you can see it through his eyes. His eyes changes a lot, and it's not nothing that they're doing as far as, editing and stuff like that. No, this guy has some things going on with him. And you can still see in the inside that he's still in there. And it comes out from time to time when he's playing with his child and stuff like that. He's a total different way. But the majority of the time, he's changing faces, y'all. He's changing faces. I did a lot of screenshots of him and different faces and different things and that. And this guy got a lot going on with him. He really does. And people don't see it yet. And I don't even think like I told you, I don't think he knows his power yet. He has some power out here. And he's fighting. He's fighting between good and evil. I know we all are. But he's really fighting. Y'all. But there's just hope, I wish, this is something that I really wish. I wish that everybody could have their favorite artist. And their favorite artists just grow old doing raps or whatever and doing other businesses and not just be taken out back to back to back. This is what I wish. But that's not going to happen until real niggas, put their foot down with these, fake industry people. And all extortion stops. Because Jay Prince, if you want to keep on buying islands, then maybe you should get a job, and not a job of extorting people, but get a real job. Go sign some more artists and, look out for them, and not putting bags on people's heads and all of this mess, but actually coming out with good music like you used to when you first started. But the easy money and the, scaring people and stuff, it comes natural to him. And he's a bully. He's a bully to these young guys in the industry. And a lot of people, I heard a video of, I'm trying to think of his name. Charleston White. He's the only one that I saw that came forward and was like, y'all don't see what he's doing to Youngboy NBA. He's the only one that came forward and said something. Everybody else is just being quiet. And another thing that just popped out, Jay-Z and Meek Mill with his pitiful looking self. Excuse me, they're trying to pass a law now, y'all. They're trying to get a law passed right now that, rappers that's putting people's demise in their music, they cannot use it in court. That's what they're trying to push out right now. People that supported Jay-Z all these years, the communities, these people on the streets that supported him all these years. And he didn't get so big-headed and to the point that he don't care about the communities. He don't care about these guys that's out here on the street, and people that hit their fans. They don't care about that no more. If you backdoor the people that helped you when you was coming up, like he did, Dame Dash and all of that. And just like, Jay Prince, he backdoored or tried to backdoor Bushwick Bill. He signed him up for a contract that was never ending. He had to go to court to fight him. And this guy literally, they word on the street, they jumped on him. They had him jumped and all kind of stuff. If you do this to a midget with one eye, what would he not do? These people are heartless, y'all. Look what, Honeycomb Breezy is going through. Look what he's going through right now. Them doing that to his grandmother and his grandfather, the house. Look at all of this. This is the dirtiness that they are doing to these guys. And they always pick somebody that's beefing with somebody else so they can put it on somebody else. That's the game. But it's time to stop this, y'all. When we have award shows and particular artists are being put on these award shows, stop watching them. If they don't get the views and they're putting people like Trap or Yellow in the, on the award show, this is going to send a message out that we're sick of this. Like I told y'all before, turn your radio stations off and stop supporting these radio stations. Start calling into these radio stations about certain particular people. This guy is involved in somebody else being taken out. He's under investigation. We don't want to hear his music. He's singing about people's demise. He's spreading hate and evil in his music. He's putting bags on people's heads. We would prefer not to hear his music on this radio station because we support you all. This is what we're going to have to get to get rid of all the bull crap. Not to mention the direction that rap has went into in the first place. If they are not pushing people's demise and people to take each other out and put bags on people's heads, they are pushing, this so gayo stuff. Okay, y'all? This is what they're pushing. This is what rap has turned into. It's nothing like back in the day when you were looking at people like LL Cool J and, all of these artists, and they wasn't pushing all of this so gayo stuff out on people. But now they're pushing it all over the place. Now, I'm not saying I have something against people that, love the same sex and they're with the same sex. I'm not saying that. But when you're just taking rap totally in that direction, and if this is not what you are, then you're being pushed out. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with the fake beef, that Boosie is out here pushing, like he talking about, you know, Lil Nas, but at the same time, he's mingling and tingling with the same type of people. It's just like I told you about Boosie. You know, he don't think he didn't have a say so in that video with the transgender in there, but at the same time with him and Mo3. But at the same time, he's getting into it with Lil Nas. Another fake beef. Lil Nas is very popular, so he figured that if he have a fake beef with him, he's gonna, you know, boost his popularity. And this is what is going on now. The fake beefs and all of this. It's like they cannot survive without beefing with each other. Where is the artist now that has anything good to say? Because I'm sure it's a lot of people that would like to have some positive messages come from certain people's music. Instead of all of this just negativity, take each other out mess. What happened to those rappers? I know people is like, oh, that people ignore them. No, it's a lot of people that still would like to listen to that. I go and I listen to certain, you know, bloggers' music, because there's a lot of bloggers out here that has music on their pages. And when you go to certain guys or whatever pages, and only thing that their rap song, it has nothing positive to say. Unless they lose someone, then they have something positive to say about the person that they lost. They have a tribute or whatever. But why is it that all your songs is talking about negativity? If you talk about a female, she's bees and all of this stuff. If you think about, you know, your guys, you're loyal to the guys. But there is no in between. I mean, it's no nothing. Like Tupac, he kind of like moved their stuff around. Even though he was with the beefs that people came at him, he still had a message to put out. Some positive in there too. He talks about female in a good way. A lot of guys that's putting music out now, they're not. And this is why I don't support some people. Even some people come to my page and they are rappers or whatever, and they leave their link in the description box. If you leave your link in my description box, not description box, but my comment section, and I go to your song and your song is pushing the agenda that everybody else is pushing, then I erases it, because that's not what I want out here. That's not what I want to be a part of. Okay, I've went to several people's links that they left, and I go to it and they don't have nothing positive to say. They're calling all the females bees, and when somebody is calling a female the B word, they don't really like females. And I don't care what nobody say. They don't really like females. If that's all that comes out your mouth is pimping, 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 pimping. If that's all that's coming out of your mouth is pimping, or how you know you hate bees and this and that, I don't support that. If I go to your page and that you know it's claiming you a big pimping, I don't support that. If I go to your page and you're talking about, you know, people that are demised, I don't support that. Where are the real rappers now that can rap about anything? This tells you how big of a talent a person have if they can rap about anything. But when you can only rap about destruction of your own people, you don't even really have a talent. And a lot of, I think, artists are scared that if they're not beefing, they're not going to make it out here in this world. So that just goes to show you how much they, you know, how they feel about their own self. This is, rap is sad now, y'all. It really is a sad. And I noticed when I mentioned in my video about I rap when I'm in my car, I don't even have my radio on anymore, because I can't stand a certain artist that pops up on there. When somebody be like, oh, Yellow is in the town and blah, 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 I can't stand it. I just don't even want to hear anything about them. Who cares? Because a lot of people don't, but they're trying to pay radio stations to keep their name out there. But people don't like them. So I just ride around with my radio off unless I'm playing something that I put on personally. I can't listen to the radio. And I'm noticing that people in my comment section, they was like, I thought I was the only one that, had my radio off. Because I don't want to listen to Yo Gotti songs. I don't want to listen to Moneybag songs. I do not want to listen to trap, pitiful, nursery rhyme songs. I don't want to hear none of that. Seriously. I don't want to hear nothing that they have to say because I am disgusted with a lot of these artists. And anybody that has ties to them, I'm disgusted with it. It's just like 2 Chainz. Why get he's an older man. Why get him in the middle of this crap with these artists? But a lot of them, it's like they have to do it in order to stay relevant. They think that they do. But certain people that you're linking up with, it's just messing you up yourself because it's making people turn away from you. When they find out, oh, you went to Dolph's funeral, but now you're with his ops, artists making music. So that makes you look bad. It makes you look really bad. And I know a lot of people's like, why is she defending Youngboy NBA when he possibly had something to do with King Von? Well, I'm going to tell y'all this. I don't really think he had something to do with King Von. At first I did, but the more that I looked into this, I think that came from the record label. I think that came from Lil Durk. I think that came from Boosie. And like I told y'all, they swim in the same pond. Lil Durk, Boosie, all of these people are connected through somebody and somebody and somebody. And I looked at a interview the other day of Trap, and I was listening to him talk about his family, that he's the baby of the bunch and he got all sisters and all this stuff. And I just watched him and I listened to him talk about Mo3 and try to act hard and this and that. I listened to him talk about his favorite artists are Boosie and Yo Gotti. We already know that. I told you that he is tied to them. He's tied to Boosie. Even though they try to pretend like they're not. He's tied to Boosie. He's tied to Yo Gotti. And they try to act like they're not, don't have no kind of affiliation together. If Yo Gotti is your favorite artist, then why are you in all of these music videos with Dolph? I told y'all, Trap's job was to get close to Dolph and find out his business. And once they did, they got him. This is what they did. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. I gotta go take care of some things, but please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to try to watch a commercial or 2. Leave a comment. Have Cash App. And you will be in the drawing for the Cash Apps. I ask that you try to give a $5 donation a month. If not, try to watch some commercials. I'm going to have to put that back in. Please watch these commercials. And you will be in the drawing. I'll do the drawing at the end of the month. For the $200, I pull 2 names and each person gets $100. So please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. Peace.